And we are back. Hello, hello. My name is Solar/Grim, and I'm going to be playing Warrior Cat's Road to Immortality again. I'm probably going to play this game until I finish it. I know it's only Act 1 for right now. I don't know if Act 2 or Act 3 will be made, but I know Act 1 has a satisfying ending, I believe. So yeah, one thing real quick before we continue on with the border thing. I need to look around to see if I can find any Colt's Foot. Because Blackheart asked us to find him Colt's Foot while we were out, and I haven't looked around, so is that Colt's Foot? There we go. Okay, so I found it. I found Colt's Foot. We're good. And now on to with the actual patrol. But yeah, we're playing Hollypaw, formerly known as Spooky. He kept his collar when he joined. No idea if this will have any bad repercussions for us, but you know, we'll see. It's fine. And this is our mentor, Thresh Feather. Let's go! Oh, I pressed the wrong button. The border here is not so clear. The meadow behind the tree line belongs to Shadow Clan. Just don't step behind the trees and there should be no problems. This clearing marks the outer territory of Thunder Clan. We usually don't go out further into the forest because it's too far away. The main point of contention... Sorry. The main point of contention seems to be the herbs located in the clearing. Don't ever take the herbs from the clearing, that would mean big problems with Shadow Clan. Back when I was an apprentice, this clearing belonged to Thunder Clan. Finchstar's rebellion hurt Thunder Clan far more than Shadow Clan, unfortunately. But one day will be ours again. Take a look around so you know the borders of our territory. Let me know when you are ready. Alright. I don't know exactly where I'm allowed to go. Like, I'm not sure, like, what trees are, like, the trees I can't go past. Is it, like, these trees? I don't want to I don't want to, like, get in a fight with Shadow Clan, like, on the first day of being an apprentice. Are we afraid of Shadow Clan? We are, to a degree. Thunder Clan is strong enough to defend itself, but not strong enough to order other clans around. It's unlikely that there will be any conflict with Shadow Clan. Still, it's good to be wary when dealing with other clans. How important are those herbs in the clearing? To Shadow Clan, not much. To us, it would be vital. A swamp on their territory is a home for a great number of herbs, and their side of the stream is more plentiful in herbs. Mexicans are not usually bound by the separation of the clans. They often share herbs and such, but it's humiliating to be dependent on another clan all the time. Not to mention Oakstar would certainly request a favor. We need their help all the time. That's why asking other clans for help is the last resort. Do we cross borders? Not really, usually only during wars or when we go to gatherings. Muzz and cats sometimes visit each other, but for the rest of us, there's no reason. I want to, like, make sure I actually start asking all the questions. Because last time there were some questions I didn't ask Thresh Feather, and I feel like it's been, like, a lot of years since canon. So the clans probably changed to some degree, so I should probably, like, make sure to ask all questions constantly. Yeah, head back and down the stream and I'll follow you. Okay. The keys I'm using are the arrow keys and I'm not used to this. Let's head downstream. This is the last part of Shadow Clan border. Let's move to the lake. I'm so fast compared to everyone. There's a lot of mushrooms here. Oh, this place is pretty. The lake is also one of our borders, not one that any cat should cross though. Cats from all clans are allowed to move around the lake provided they stay next to it, even though that is their right. If you notice a cat traveling along the coast, stop them and ask for their purpose. That information may be vital. Okay, that's all about Shadow Clan. Let's go along the coast over to the Wind Clan border. Okay, so we're allowed to travel around the lake as long as we stay on the beach. Let's go. There's quite a long way to Wind Clan border. Tappy tappy. I know how the fighting mechanics work. I don't know about the hunting mechanics. This is the thicket. There is quite a lot of prey around, but hunting here is difficult. The bushy hills is also a popular place of meeting for cats. Oh? Roar, said the strange cat. Fight. Fight. Is that cat already low on... No, I'm low on energy. Yeah, like I said earlier, the fighting mechanics, in the last episode I said the fighting mechanics are kind of similar to Pokemon and like other RPG games. So... And I win. Hollypaw was victorious. 5 EXP received. Sorry, that was a mistake. Strange, what did just happen? That was not a clan cat. A rogue? No, they would have been more they would have more self-preservation than to attack bigger cats. So I guess he must have been a kitty pet. He fought like one too. You did quite well in the fight, given that you never had to fight before, but among clan cats that won't suffice. We will have to start battle training soon. I wonder how he got here. He must have sneaked through Shadow Clan territory. We'll have to tell Foxclaw about this, but enough with distractions and see the Wind Clan border. Okay. This game is very pretty. Let's go. This is the Mossy Thicket. It's the main source of moss that we use for making our nest. I'll just like to spend time here sometimes. Aside from that, there's not much of interest here. Let's go on. So if I go here... I have no idea how... If I'm to gather moss, I don't know how I'm going to do that. But we'll figure it out. I hope you're familiar since yourself with our territory as we go through it. I hope so too. We're close to the border now. There's a cave in the hill on this part of the territory. Apprentices like to play in there, but it's not very important otherwise. Let's go in. It's close now. There's a cave? Where? Oh, I see it. Okay. So here is where apprentices play. I will remember that. Who knows? Maybe if I sneak out at night, I'll find some like other apprentices there. We can have a party. Come on, we're almost there. And here we are, Wind Clan border. Rules work the same way as over Shadow Clan border. We mark our territories by the stream and then patrol them daily. The Wind Clan territory is more beyond the stream. They mainly hunt the rabbits and mostly by chasing them. That makes Wind Clan cats very fast. It seems also to reflect on their behavior. They have a flighty nature. Let's see the rest of the border. I'm really interested in like if I get to go to a gathering, what it'll be like. Because, this is like an RPG game kind of similar to Untold Tales, but the fact of the matter is this is very much more story-orientated, I believe. Let's go. Which I really like. I really like story-orientated games. Care for that big hole over there. Two Lux came a few moons ago and dug it up. They probably made a big dirt. Thrush feather? Thrush feather. No. So much to teach them to cover it completely. Be careful not to fall in there. It's difficult to climb out when the walls are wet. Let's go alongside the border. Thrush feather. I don't think that's what that hole's for. I don't know what it is for. It might be a quarry or something. You can smell the more coming from the other side of the border. There will be a time when you'll be able to recognize everyone by smell. Oh, look, other cats. Hello, Thrush feather. How are things over in ThunderClan? Quite well. How are things in WindClan? Fine as well. Is that your new apprentice? Yes, I'm showing him the territory. Interesting. By the way, we have spilled some rogues on the road to the moon pool. You should be careful. We can handle ourselves. It's time for us, Hollypaw. Whee! It's nice to see that Thrush Feather is, like, nice with the other cats. Which means we probably got a really cool mentor. We're almost finished. So do I go this way? I do. What do you think about the Wind Clan patrol? They seemed nice. I expected them to be more aggressive. I think you were too friendly with them. I'm gonna say they seem nice. They are, and yet we are enemies in the end. Yet we both want to same thing, good life for our clans. But don't forget that if hurting us would benefit their clan, they wouldn't hesitate. Their loyalty is an important part of our lives. Here in the wild, there is no one you can trust except for your clan. If we follow the route upstream, we will reach the moon pool. It's a sacred place where medicine cats communicate with Star Clan. There's no need for us warriors to go there, though. It's not much else in this part, but I want to show you the rest of the territory first. So the moon pool is in this direction? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I might make these episodes longer than, like, they were before. Like, the last one was nearly 30 minutes. I might go longer than that, mostly because, like, there's a lot of dialogue and just talking. Let's go. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. This is the abandoned Tulip place. We have to visit it often because rogues like to dwell in it. A group of rogues can be a problem to a patrol, but usually they are just a nuisance. Still, we cannot show any weakness to intruders. If you head towards the lake from here, you will see a small lake. It's probably the meeting place for mates. But you are too young to think about that. Let's go and see our training grounds now. Go, 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 go. Faster, faster. This way? Are we going this way? We are. Right? Yeah. Oh my god, wait, graves. There's graves here. Oh my god. Well, let me get a drink. Oh my god, there's graves here. Holy shit. Are these, like, in the canon books? Are there graves here? I don't know much about the lake territory. It's the last part I'm showing you. Come on. Okay, so the training grounds. Fans. This is the last clearing. We practice our fighting skills here. Remember this place well. We will spend a lot of time here. Let's see if someone is practicing our friends. Twins. I just, like, assumed people would be here and I was right. Hello. Hello. You practicing again? There's never enough practice. True, actually, I want to teach Hollypaw battle moves tomorrow. Oh, you have a scar on your eye. That's a little early. Are you sure he won't faint at first blow? That's a possibility. He's weaker than I expected. Aren't I bigger than you? Or is that just because you're, like, in a walking stance right now? But he won't get stronger by sitting in the camp. Very well. I'll tell the other mentors that we'll hold a battle training session tomorrow. I take it you want to be present? Naturally, we'll start before the standard practice time. I'll teach you basics first. Maybe we can have a practice battle now. No. Your training for today is over, Hollypaw. You can head back to the camp now and you can eat something after seeing the two elders and queen's needs. Okay, let's head back to camp, Hollypaw. Your paws hurt? Don't worry, it's normal for the first time. You'll get used to such long treks. We have such a big territory, I'm sure even Briarstar doesn't know every single paw step of it. Forest is so pretty, isn't it? Well, there's a reason I wanted to talk to you. It's about tomorrow. Youngest apprentices get to pick the apprentice they will spar with. Don't ask to practice with Kestrelpaw. I probably wasn't going to, seeing as he seems to be sick. I'll be honest, he's probably the only one you can defeat, and it's only because he was sick recently. But every new apprentice gets to be in and get used to it. There's no shame in it. It won't be long until you win fights fair and square. Well, with other apprentices at least. Don't even dream of defeating me. Just don't spar with Kestrelpaw. Well, I'm just gonna say yeah. Good, that's it. See ya. Right, weren't you gonna walk me back? You have completed the tour of your territory. This gives you access to the map of ThunderClan territory. The option is now available in the menu, which I can access through this button. Let me see. Map. Ooh, this is cool. Okay, so I completed the tour of ThunderClan territory. I might tour the other places eventually? Maybe? Oh, I am at camp. Oh, you're a different camp. Haven't heard any news from RTI in a while. News of a fox makes me scared. Good to see you. Hey, you looked bruised. Did you fall from a cliff or something? You should visit Blackheart. He can work wonders with those herbs. As apprentices, we have to take care of the elders and queens. We have set up a rotation for this, so you have the duties split up evenly. I managed to set it up so you have the best duty on your first day. You have to take some prey from the fresh kill pile and take them to the elders' den. You can ask them for a story afterwards. I love the one about Lion Blaze. He was so amazing, but others are cool too. I'd love to join you, but I'm on kid sitting duty. as you can probably see by my fearsome cat following me. I told you to stay in the nursery. But apprentices don't stay at the nursery. Where was Hollypaw? Exploring the magnificent territory. That's the first thing apprentices do. Oh, I have a question on Hollypaw. What was the coolest part of the ThunderClan territory? I didn't see the small lake. I saw the dig out. I think the two-leg place was pretty cool, so I'm gonna say that. I didn't see Skyhook, did I? No, I did. I'm stupid. One more thing, Hollypaw. Don't eat anything before you feed the elders. Everyone will get mad. It's not worth all the nagging. See you. Hollypaw has cities to do tonight, kid. Let's go. Oh, there they go. Zooming. Okay, I'm gonna quickly drop off my herbs with... Oh. Paw can go back to training, but you have to go light on him. If I go any lighter on his training, he will become an elder before he'll be a warrior. Better for him to be an elder than to join StarClan. Is that another of your sick jokes? Have you given up on them completely? I don't joke about these things. I do what I can, but Paw's illness is beyond my powers. Putting him in an elder stand may be the shortest path to StarClan for him. Let's hope the StarClan won't place him there yet, then. Excuse me. We have to find Colt's foot? That's great. Put it back there and I'll take care of it. You received 25 XP. Huzzah! Okay, so I did that, and now I need to bring prey to elders, so let's go. Elders. Hello. It's great to see you again, Hollypaw. Surely they told you to respect your elders and bring them fresh kill. Can't you see that he's carrying prey? Thank you, Hollypaw. It's nice of you. I'm gonna give you the mouse. Did you get a red flower? She's more hungry than me. Even if she would never admit it. It's a fine mouse, thank you. It would be nice if you could also bring something from Mouse Tail. Let me go... There's like birds here, right? Yeah, there were birds. Help. Pick up the robin. Yep. This robin is soggy. Were you swimming in the lake with it? Take it back to where you took it from and bring me something else, because these days slacking off the whole day. I had to steal prey from badgers just so Clan had anything to eat. Wait, what? Did you have to steal prey from badgers? When you were an apprentice or something? Okay. Help. Okay, there we go. Is this supposed to be an improvement? Mouse tail enough, it's a fine piece of fresh kill. Let's say that's good enough. Thank you, Hollypaw. You should go and eat something too. You can join us later for a story if you want, Hollypaw. Okay, so I go eat now. Which will probably regenerate health or something? I don't know. I don't know what eating does. Yes, and then I go into my menu. Items. Okay. And now I want to go hear a story. Story... could you tell me a story? We heard about Larktails slightly. I could listen to these, even though I know them in canon, but they're probably, like, changed from, like, being told over and over throughout the years. Oh, but these look interesting. Finchstar. Finchstar, or Finch Plume, as she has been known back then, was a cat that caused a lot of trouble. She was a Wind Clan W that believed that Wind Clan, as the clan closest to Star Clan, had the right to reign over other clans. She also... Stumbling over my words. She always has caused the trouble over the borders, attacking us when she thought she could get away with it, but the real trouble began when her leader died. Of course, everyone knows that Finchstar was murdered, has murdered her predecessor, but Wind Clan staunchly denies this, not that they can fool anyone. Finchstar was obsessed with Star Clan. The first gathering she went to, she declared that the warrior code was no longer applying to Wind Clan, and that they had replaced it with Star Clan's code. Decisions were to be consulted with Star Clan whenever possible and decided on by the Medicine Cat. Otherwise, it was hard to know what the Medicine Cat Leafshade thought about this, but I imagine he was overjoyed. Other clans thought that it was an acceptable decision by Finchstar and said that if she rejects the warrior code for her clan, then Wind Clan would be treated as rogues. That they were. Finchstar then spoke to all the cats at the gathering, saying that they need to know whether they are on the side of Star Clan or whether they just support their power-hungry leaders, and she left after that. All cats were surprised. Finchstar has been weird before, but never like this. Clans usually don't change their rules where your code is changed very, very rarely. Last time during Firestar's rule, Shadow Clan has abandoned Star Clan once before when the sun was stolen, but that was moons ago. Everyone went on to be more careful, but decided to mostly ignore Finchstar. Problems started during the next half moon. ThunderClan's Medicine Cat Dusong went on to the Medicine Cat gathering, but when Flynn's cat has chased him off, they called him a false prophet and said that his presence would defile the moon pool. That was something that we couldn't have ignored, but Dusong said spilling the blood over moon pool would be the wrong thing to do. He was a peaceful cat. Oh, I just realized this is Moss Tail telling the story. Maybe he was right, but ThunderClan cats began to worry if we really lost the faith of Star Clan, if our leader was unwilling to press our right to the moon pool. Some cats still think that we have to attack everyone, but that doesn't make it right. When clan patrols began to snarl at other cats, they thought we banned StarClan. They asked how much of warriors we were without StarClan. Star was angry and finally decided to act. Branch Busker, our deputy, led our one group, and Briarfur, who was then a senior warrior, led the other one. Briarfur? Oh, that was okay. Hold on. I need to take a drink again. I'm reading too much. Absolutely killing my throat. They were sent to secure the road to Moonpool and chase back to Wind Clan. Any other warriors branch was skirted a splendid job cutting them through any Wind Clan cat standing in her way. But Brian Fur has failed his kind again. Not only his patrol got defeated on the way, he himself was beaten by an apprentice. His group was forced to rout, and the patrol then defeated him and managed to surround Branch Star, which got defeated because of Briarfur's incompetence. All of our most loyal warriors got hurt. Shadow Clan must have smelled our losses because they attacked us at the clearing. We fought valiantly, but everyone heard we couldn't stand up to them. We lost the clearing and haven't regained its sense. Finchstar didn't show up at the next gathering. The remaining 3 clans were angry at her for blocking the access to Moonpool. It was the time that we ended her rebellion against the warrior code. I chose a really long story. ThunderClan and Shadow Clan and Wither Clan decided to act together and abolish Finchstar's rule. Shadow Clan promised to return the clearing to us in return for our support, but those fox hearts broke the promise. On the next night, all capable warriors showed up and we went to Wind Clan's camp, and we must have been betrayed because we fell into an ambush. Initially, we suffered great losses, but we had an advantage in numbers. Some of Wind Clan's warriors were completely crazy. They would refuse to give up fighting even when they could no longer stand. All that they wanted was just to fulfill StarClan's will. Some cats died with the zealot. Wind Clan cats, many warriors panicked and were forced to kill Wind Clan cats, and they returned the favor. Star died back then, and the noble Branch Star has successed her. Some suffered permanent injuries, like Waspwink, who was a young warrior back then. Oh, that was the cat we talked to in the clearing that I mentioned had a scar over his eye. Lost his eye. Finchstar herself also refused to give up. We had to kill her 6 or 7 times before she retreated. As it turned out, Wind Clan cats have murdered Leafshade. We have found his body in the camp with his neck bitten. Of course, Wind Clan cats claimed that the invaders have murdered him, but that couldn't be true. No one knew where Finchstar left after that, but she was never seen again, along with her deputy. Wind Clan soon has chosen a new leader and returned to the warrior code. Ever since, Warrior Clan have refused to speak about what happened, but they didn't pose much of a problem. I think that some things will forever remain a mystery. Okay. Oh, I get experience by listening to them. Okay. Okay, now to go talk to other cats. Please don't destroy my voice. Thrush Feather reported to me what happened during the pro. Most disturbing. You should see Blackheart if you didn't already. Expect to receive quite a beating. Oh, do I need to like go get like healed or something by him? Give me a sec. Could you heal me? Let me patch you up. There, try to be careful next time. There we go. Thank you. Let's see who else I can talk to. I love the thrill of hunting, but catching prey is not that easy. You're here to check up on me? Desma has already seen to it, but thank you for your concern. Have you seen the thrush raven wingfa? It's huge. Don't let Blackheart scare you, he's just giving around. I wanted to be a medicine cat back when I was a kid. Good thing I changed my mind. I eat too much. Is there any other cats around? Can I switch on through? Uh, let's see. I can go and check on the kits. This is a good experience for when I'll be a mentor. Just Paul promised to give us a badger ride. Do Shadow Clan kids play Mouse Ball? I'm sure I'd beat them on it. Okay, did I talk to everyone? What else is there to do? Go in here? Oh! Just dropped in to say that I worked hard on your nest. Try not to roll too much in it. I won't make you another one. I had a bit of a fight with Castropa regarding where your nest should lie. We both wanted it next to our own nests, so we had to settle down by putting it in between. I hope you don't mind. But I could use your help. I said it's something suspicious near the Windsland border by the lake. We should go check it out. That should be our chance to become warriors fast. Are you sure it wasn't some prey? I wouldn't make that kind of mistake. Despot has joined your party. Tired, huh? Don't worry, I've got it too. They work us down hard. Hey, don't take offense, but I'm curious about how kitty pets live. I imagine you have good memories this one, since you decided to keep your collar. But I still would like to ask some questions. How are two legs? Are they scary? Do they hurt cats like I've heard from stories? They don't mean wrong, but they don't care either. They enjoyed seeing me suffer. They just, my two legs loved me. Is it true that kitty pets are locked in or tied down, or can't they run around the two-leg place 3? I always figured out to go, I want 2. I want to say I had some limitations. I heard awful things about kitty pets long. What's the food there? It's edible. Is it true that two legs take kits and throw them into the river? No, two legs leave kits with their mother. Two legs give kits to two legs who live close. No one sees kits again after two legs take them. It's like both of these are true. Well, all of these are true, technically. Interesting. Say if the cats that overtook your place got defeated, would you go back? I promise to stay. It doesn't sound half bad when you talk about it. It was a good life, but I think I'm happy here, kind of thing. Like, yeah, I had fun times there, but like, I'm happy you're here. Okay, so near the Windsland border. Should be this way. Oh, this is Small Lake. Okay. Let's see, is there not this way? Okay, so I'm at the border. He said he smelled something. So there's no need for me to go there. Oh yeah, right, that's the path to the moon pool. Oops. So further down the border? Hey, there's Castropa there. I wonder what he's doing. Castropa, hello. Hey, Castropa, what are you doing here? Nothing, I've just been thinking. What are you doing here? I've seen something strange around here. We decided to check it out. Interesting. Mind if I join? No, the more the merrier. Let's check the scent on the rocks near the border. So, check the rocks near the border? Smells suspicious. It's only Paul's scent. He must have left it when he was taking a tour around the territory. Oh yeah, I didn't recognize that with all the wind clans sent around. Turns out it was nothing. Do not fear ThunderClan cats. The mightiest clan in the forest will protect you from that kitty pet. Why do you speak the name of ThunderClan? ThunderClan? ThunderClan is the most powerful of all clans. You wish you could crush you like rabbits if we wanted to. ThunderClan is the clan of the bravest. Unlike one clan, we only know how to run. We only know how to run. We're the clan closest to the Star Clan. That's true, I guess. With your fighting skills, you are already one pawn Star Clan. Oh yeah, I bet I could beat all 3 of you with the Blink Empire. No running here. Let's show them. Oh, this is not gonna end well for us. I'm not saying we won't win, but like, we'll get in trouble. There we go, we won. Fireball's patrol was victorious. Fair when your patrol received 10 XP. 3-1 is no fair, that's the only way you can win. Is that why you take kitty pets in? If you don't come back on your territory, I'll show you all the ThunderClan can fight. Next time I won't hold back. Dude, this ball is so stupid. He's proud of being one clan. Can you imagine it? He's Brahmaclaw's son. It must have gotten into his head. Just because his father's a clawmaster doesn't mean anything. Clawmaster. Oh, that's probably a rank. There's probably new ranks. I should check. He has little of his father's skill. Maybe he would be a better fighter if he didn't spend so much time living in fantasies. Yeah, he should stop acting like a hero of a story. Since he's in this story's, since he's this story's bad guy. I think we should head back to camp. Okay, are you going with us? Yeah. And I think that's where we're gonna end this episode. So, I hope you all enjoyed. And I hope you all come back for the next episode, because I'm going to be recording it, like, right after this one. So yeah, these episodes are probably gonna be, like, around 30 minutes long. So, because there's, like, a lot constantly going on. But yeah, I hope you liked, I hope you subscribe, I hope you come back for the next video. And, bye-bye.